Can mommy come and sit here too? Yeah. Yeah, I know. You're gonna have some goodies too. Yes. Hi. Welcome back to another video. It's Friday. Yay, today. You feel so far away. So I just made a cup of coffee and I think I was spilling a little bit, but yeah, I need to just take a sip because it's like so full. That is so wonderful. And I'm going to see so that my microphone is, yes, it's working. But I don't want anything to go up against it because then the sound won't be so nice. So I have a carrot here and Alfie loves carrots. So when I'm having a cup of coffee or cozy time, he gets a carrot, right? So it's going to be a little bit, he's going to crunch on that now. So if this will be annoying, I'm going to cut this part out of the video. But let's hope that it works, that it's not too annoying. Let me know if you think it's too annoying. Hopefully it's okay. Yeah. It's a little bit darker in here. It's morning here right now. So the sun is not like, it's there, but it's not, totally there, so to speak. So I hope that you are doing well this Friday and that you have been having a good week so far. And if you have any plans for the weekend, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear if you had something that you're going to do, even if it's just going to the grocery shop or take a walk with your dog or your kitty or something. Or maybe you're going to see a friend or see a wonderful movie or something. Are you okay? Are you okay? Did you eat the whole thing? Good boy. Yeah, was it good? Yeah, you love carrots. Can you please lay down now then? So it's a little bit chilly still here. So Alfie is wearing his sweater. He has so many sweaters. And the red ones, I usually have the red ones on him when it's Christmas. He has Christmas sweaters, and he had 2 of these solid red ones that he has for Christmas. But you look so good in it. So I think it suits you today to have that on. So can you lay down? You want to lay like that? Yeah, good. Good. Good boy. Just lay and rest because I have hot coffee here, sweetheart. I have hot coffee. Oh, I was going to show you something that I just got. So hold on a second, okay? I had to get up and go get them. Are you ready? Oh, aren't they gorgeous? Yes. So beautiful. So this little daffodil, this little tiny one here, it opened 1 petal at a time during last night. Oh, it was so adorable and I'm so excited. It's many on here, so it's gonna be a lot. So pretty. And then I have the tulip, yellow tulips, and it's gonna be a while till they open. Well, this one is probably gonna open up pretty soon. Aren't they gorgeous? They are so gorgeous and I'm so happy for those. Can you see them if I put them like this? Looks kind of nice and I put that right there. Cozy. We gotta have it cozy, right? Okay. Well, the table is full. You had a piece of carrot there, sweetheart. Yeah, he wanted to lay down here a little bit. Oh, you don't want it? Okay. It's okay. I thought you... You're not going to eat that? Okay, well then we will remove it. Thank you, sweetheart. So, I absolutely love daffodils and I love tulips. And I mean, they are all about spring, right? That's so beautiful. And I love yellow. Oh my goodness, they are like sunshine. And the thing is that when I was growing up, my grandparents, they had a summer house and me and my sister and my parents, we lived not too far away on a farm. So why I love daffodils especially so much is because they are a huge part of my childhood. So my grandma and my grandpa, who passed away a few years ago, when they had their summer house, they had daffodils on about, I think, half of the yard. It was a pretty big yard and they had daffodils in like smaller sections like this, scattered. But there were so many daffodils in each of these, areas. And when we came there, in springtime before schools were closed and all that, and we came on the weekend, and you looked over the lawn, and in their backyard, and it was like gorgeous with these daffodils. And they were always so generous, and let us pick some with us home, and it's just such a favorite of mine, and it always reminds me of my grandma and my grandpa who had these beautiful daffodils. Now these one are the small ones, and my grandparents had the bigger ones, the regular size, so to speak. I think these are so perfect to have inside, these smaller ones. And when they are done blooming, my plan is that I'm gonna put them in the backyard, and I'm gonna see if they come up next spring. I mean, you never know, sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. And I always feel like it's nice to see if they would, because that would be just wonderful. I hope that you are having a wonderful cup of coffee right now, and that you are joining me sipping some. It's so wonderful, isn't it? It's so cozy. I don't know, but I could have coffee all day long if I could choose, or tea, and just sit and chat and have a cozy time. Right, Alfie, right? You love a cozy time too, don't you? Yes, you do. You're not cold now, right? With your sweater. I always feel like when I'm making these videos and I want to have this chat and I want to take a sip, I know that maybe some people might think that, oh, why don't you just cut that out of the video when I'm taking sips? But at the same time, I feel like, well, you kind of do that when you have a coffee and you sit and chat. You kind of take some sips, and then I don't talk for a few seconds, and I just hope that that is okay with you, because that's kind of how I like to do it. So yeah, and I like for you to do the same thing. I love if you sit there and you sip your coffee. So yeah. Anyway, I would love to know, do you have a favorite flower for spring? Is that because there's so many during the springtime and then also during summer, and I have so many favorites. So many, I couldn't even mention them right now. I will have to write them down to tell you. That's how many favorites that I have. But for springtime, like daffodils and tulips are my very faves, So what are yours? Please write in the comments. I would love to know. And I would love to know if any of those flowers holds memories for you, if they are a part of your childhood, or a loved one, or your partner maybe gave some to you and they mean so much to you, and I would love to know. So please write it, like I said, in the comments, and let me know. I would absolutely love to know. And I could not stay away from, we don't have Easter yet, but I could not stay away from putting my little bunnies out. I just love these. This is just a white porcelain one. It's kind of a bigger bunny, but I think it's so pretty. And then we have this one. I think this one actually is made out of resin or something. It looks like it would be wood. I hope I'm not making a mess with the mic here. I hope the sound is still good, because I have this cardigan on and sometimes it comes too close. So I have these rechargeable. They are awesome, by the way. I don't know, there are some people actually, a friend of mine, and who else was it? It was another person. Anyway, when I was mentioning that to them, that these are rechargeable, they were like, oh my goodness, I didn't even know they existed, because I used to have those with batteries inside. I love candles, real candles, but it's so convenient to have these, and I don't have to worry. I can have them on all day if I want to, all night, and I can have them in the window and everything, and I don't have to worry about anything taking fire. So these are great, and I must say that I really, really recommend these. They're awesome. You know, I charge them, and I charge them on a little platform, 6 at a time, and they last for a long time. And it's a timer on them too. So you can have them on for 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, or 8 hours. Because many times those with batteries, they are like, it's 6 hours, or you just have to flip them yourself. But here you have these 4 choices, and that is so awesome. So anyway, this little bunny, I think it is resin actually, yeah. But it kind of looks like wood. But it was so perfect because his feet sticks out. So, and these candles fit perfectly. Well, now I made a mess, but fits perfectly on his feet. Yeah, right there. So yeah, even though it's not Easter yet, I have a couple of Easter bunnies. I have these all year round though. So, you know, I love bunnies. So yeah, I had so many bunnies. And we have one now. I just love bunnies. They are so sweet and so cute. I was going to see if I could move the table a little bit because I feel like it's hard for you to see Alfie when he's laying here sleeping. And him and I, we are a team. So I think it's important today that he is in the video as much as possible. So see if I can move it a little bit like that. He has his own, I have this blankie on here, but he has his own blankie when he lays up here. He's always so calm, which is wonderful because he doesn't, you know, get up here and try to, you know, look out the window or like making a mess or anything. He's just laying here and being all comfortable and feeling so cozy. So he brings me calm. He brings me so much calm. It's so wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. If you have a dog, oh my goodness, we're talking about the flowers, we are talking about animals. If you have a dog, please also write that in the comments. And what kind of dog you have. I love dogs. So please let me know if you are a dog mom, or if maybe you're a cat mom, or a bunny mom, or a horse mom. So whatever animal you have, please let me know. I would love to know. Wouldn't that be fun, Alfie? Huh? To know what kind of animal our friend is having at home? Yeah. Maybe they have a dog too. Yeah. Oh, sweetheart. Oh my goodness. I think I drank about half of my coffee. I almost spilled it out before because I poured way too much in. And I was going to carry it over here. And I made a mess over there. So, yeah. But I got this little coaster. I don't know if you can see it all the way from here. If I do this, maybe you can zoom in. If you're watching me on your TV, you can probably see it. It's like a Victorian lady with, yeah, it's a Victorian lady holding a baby. And she's wearing the most beautiful hat. And me and my husband, we bought these coasters. It's cork, you know, cork coasters. I think we bought about, if it's 8 or 10, I don't know. But they were kind of expensive, but they were at a place. They had a restaurant, and then they had this little boutique, you know, where they were selling like cute things and really nice smelling soaps, honey, you know, a store like that. And one day when we came there, because we had seen these before and they were very expensive, like I said. And one day when we came there and we were going to go in and eat, they were selling them out. And we couldn't believe it because they were selling them out for like 10 cents per coaster. So we were like, oh my God, we're going to take them all. I think they had 8 left or something. We couldn't believe it. I don't know why they were so expensive because they are made of cork. It's nothing fancy, and but they are very cute. But it's probably because, you know, they were like in that type of store, like a boutique store that had expensive things. So yeah, but it's so cute. I think it's so cute. Another sip. I'm taking a sip or maybe two. Okay, so I'm gonna be quiet for a few seconds. By the way, do you have any snow right now where you're at, or do you have rain? We are gonna have some rain soon, and it's gonna be so much warmer. It's gonna be like spring weather, and that's gonna be so nice. I do feel like, you know, I have always loved all 4 seasons. I love all 4 seasons. Spring is absolutely wonderful, and so is summer. The only thing with summer is that I feel, since I turned 50, since I am 50 plus, I have a very hard time to tolerate excessive heat. It's difficult to be outside, to be honest. And but I mean, it doesn't last for too long. But I like summer when it is like, if I'm gonna say it in Celsius, I like when it is maybe 25 to 28 degrees and not 30 or 32 or 33 or up there. So yeah, that's how I like it the most. And I love to swim in the ocean, and that is how I grew up doing that. I think it's just absolutely wonderful. Or in a lake too, but you know, in the ocean you have the salty water, and you don't have that in the lake, so it's a little bit different. I guess it is what you're used to, and I'm used to playing and swimming in the ocean, you know, getting my feet wet. I love, you know, just walking in the sand and feel the sand, you know, between my toes. I mean, it could be a bucket, you know, if I can just dip my feet, you know, in a bucket, it's okay. Just with some cool water to cool me down. That's what I need. Yeah, and plenty of water. So if I'm gonna drink hot coffee in the summertime, I need to sit like inside and do it, or I will just sit there and sweat outside. Or I make iced coffee. So that's fine too, you know, that is so delicious. So what is your favorite season? Is it winter, or is it spring, summer, or fall? Um, Fall is also so wonderful. Then you have this wonderful crisp air, and it feels easy to breathe for some reason. It's just wonderful. So please write in the comments, what is your favorite season? I would love to know. So what did I ask now for writing in the comments? I asked for, let's see, right now I said your favorite season. Or tell me if you were drinking coffee or tea right now with me. Another thing I would love to know, you know what that is? I would love to know, are you watching my video on your phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, on the computer, on the TV? That is something that I am so interested in to know. Because I watch YouTube videos on my phone, and I watch on TV too. So it would be nice to know if you would like to tell me if you are watching it on your phone or TV or so. I think it's the most common is the phone or TV. So I would love to know that. And then I would love to know if you have a dog or if you have another pet and what their name is. If you want to share that with me, that would be so much fun. And I would also like to know if you have snow or what type of weather you have right now. That would be so wonderful to know too. And I am almost done with my coffee. Well, I have about 1/3 left. My cup is not so huge today. It's just a normal coffee cup. This is a Swedish brand that's called Höganäs. And if you ever heard about it in the US or in the UK, you know this brand as Höganäs, I think. Höganäs, yeah. So, but it's called Höganäs. And it's a really good quality, and it's so wonderful to drink out of. And it keeps the coffee and the tea hot for a long time. They make such wonderful coffee mugs and plates and everything. So it's a very popular brand in Sweden. I have a feeling that this little tulip, these are smaller tulips. They are so cute, and I have a feeling that this little one will probably open up till the next time I see you. I bet this is going to be open till the next time I see you, and I will see you on Wednesday again. So yeah, because I mean, don't you think that this is going to open up like maybe even tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see if these ones have been opening up anything at all till Wednesday. That will be interesting to see. And one daffodil. Oh, they're so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I just love those. And I gave this little sweetheart, I gave this a lot of water before. So hopefully that one will start to bloom soon. I think that one has pink, lilac, and white flowers. Last year it had that anyway. And it bloomed 2 times actually last year. So we'll see what happens soon. Hopefully we'll get a lot of flowers. I am done here, I think, with my coffee. I have like maybe 2 sips left, I think. So, like I said, please write me in the comments. And I will come back on Wednesday with another video. I'm not going to tell you today what that is going to be about. You just have to come and see. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do if you want to. That would make me so, so happy if you wanted to do that, if you want to support me. I am such a small channel, and I would just love if you would subscribe. By doing that, you won't miss when I am putting up a new video. So please consider doing that if you want to. Well, I'm going to round it up here, and I wish you a wonderful weekend. And I will be back, like I said before, on Wednesday again, and I hope to see you then. And don't forget to put all that in the comments, what we talked about before. That would make me so glad. And then I would have something to read, you know. That would be so much fun. So take really good care for now, and I will see you very soon again, in just a few days, okay? Bye for now. We're gonna go outside, go for a walk. Yeah.